Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to start off a show that way. We have a lot of things to talk about. But we're going to start off a show this way. Something that Holness said is rubbing the people the wrong way. Resilience. We say, good afternoon, Bolo and Bolo Heights. Hey, you know what's resilience? I miss you. I hope you're doing well. Big up yourself. Resilience say, big up Bolo and Bolo Heights. Big up resilience in that place, ladies and gentlemen. No, for real. Big up yourself. That is so funny. Bolo and Bolo Heights. I can't bother. I don't want to tribalize myself, and I'm only a mere mortal. You understand? Alright? Don't put me up on no pedestal. Mighty God. Flow is the most unreliable internet provider. Hey, what you suggest, my boss? Because would I take suggestions, you know? Me, would I take suggestions? Alright?
We about to move the furniture around here because my leg is love. Matter of fact, don't move that hand no more. That's right. Like you mean to tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you were sitting right here on this?
Thank you to the new subs. Remember to like and share, people. Hit the like button. Well, everybody, the run down left me. Aww. But it's all good. I appreciate those that came and left. Alright. No, I'm loving the energy and the vibes. You know what I mean? This is definitely a good Friday. Alright. Let us go to what? Digicel Pla or Starlink. Starlink there, Jamaica. Bro, you need to build. Starlink there, Jamaica, bro. Really? Anyway, let's hear what Juliet has to say.
Of course, the people were saying people chose a plain peace conqueror based on pictures in the previous election. So I think everybody should be careful how they prescribe areas. There's no one in Jamaica has any title for anyone.
Wait a minute. First of all, you're not gonna speed past that like you didn't just say what you just said.
No one in Jamaica has any title for anyone.
Statistics gonna blow your fucking mind.
No one in Jamaica has any title for anyone. No one in Jamaica has any title for anyone. We are a democracy. I've tried to operate in such a way that I go everywhere, speak to everyone, and there may be historical trends, but they can change.
Now, when me tell you say the government of Jamaica is coming for your land, now if I want to say me chat too much, how comes the government will come for your land when you have title for your land? The government no care a bit about your title. You hear what Holness just say a while ago? Nobody in Jamaica here no own no land. No title holder in Jamaica no own no land. So them can come and take you off of your land whenever they want, however they want, and wherever they want. No.
No, oh my bad. I was saying that if that is true what you just said, we need to move away from the monarch as soon as possible, the Privy Council. Alright, we need to move away from that. Because somebody said this man forget a psychometric test.
That is funny, honey.
What I'm saying is that we should move away from the monarch, get the constitutional reform going in the right and proper way, and we need to structure it in a way where that is no longer true, if it is true. If we can't own land in Jamaica as Jamaicans born here, native here, then that needs to change. Oh, class prefect say that's funny. When Mark Golin win, him can take away the mansion and him land money.
Emotional damage. What can go so?
But listen, you have a theme logic. If the context of what Andrew was saying is that, then you're absolutely right, class prefect. Very interesting. But we're moving on. This situation.
Or the orange team that this is wrong, this will not be tolerated, and this must be condemned. There is no political ombudsman. Look what Paul Patmore said Marissa Dalrymple did to his son. Listen to this, Jamaica.
People, this is the work of Marissa Dalrymple Philibert and her team. I put up on a...
Come on.
I sign a picture here, and this is what she said her team can do it. A boy named Vicious, man named Vicious come with in green paint and spray it. Say Mama D say how comes he make Patmore come put up board here, so. Yeah man, this is what South Trelawney gone to, my people. This is what South Trelawney gone to. This is the work of Marissa Dalrymple Philibert. This is the type of politics that Dalrymple is running in South Trelawney. Yeah man, so when I'm expensive sign we put up, a sign that says Patmore will fix it. That one they look like it did beat them hard. So she saying Vicious come with paint, come paint it out. My people. Yeah man.
Embarrassing.
This is a board where we spend. Alright, my brother. Yeah man, bless. Yeah man. Yeah man. This is the work of Marissa Dalrymple. Mr. Holness, get a hold of Marissa Dalrymple for me, please. Please, Mr. Holness, get a hold of Dalrymple. Yeah man. Alright. Yeah man, Dalrymple send Vicious come do it, man.
Yeah man, a Vicious do it, man.
Yeah man.
Dalrymple send Vicious.
Yeah man. Yeah man. So Dalrymple say, how comes he make Patmore come put city here so and him around off the place?
Dalrymple not enough for Dalrymple a criminal.
Yeah man.
He mash up the road and do a swimming way if he can't free man down. He go to the whole light and if he can't.
Yeah man.
Mash up it. Dalrymple for live up and every place.
Yeah man.
Mr. Patmore the general. You are going to fix the road for it.
Yeah man.
And you are elect because you deserve it. You are the big man.
Alright.
So now look for them.
Yeah man.
Them can't stop you.
Alright.
Have him win.
Yeah man.
Yes sir.
Mighty God.
Mighty God! We need your divine intervention! We're tired of the labor rights! We're tired of the green people! We are suffer! We can't take it no more! We need this! We need it! Help! Help! Jesus Christ of Nazareth! Psalm 46! God is our refuge and strength! Is a liberator drum here!
I agree, Marie. I agree.
Jamaica.
It's bad, man. Them thing
I want you to consider that,
not supposed to start coming at 2025.
If we're not in the heights of the elections yet.
And the point of the matter is the political ombudsman is needed. I mean, I really waste no time on that. We need the political ombudsman immediately. I'm talking about right now. Alright? Yeah. But on to the next issue. With Andrew Holness. Let me share my screen. This is something I did not know. This is February 6, 2015. See? You guys can see that on your screen. Can you guys see that on your screen? Am I coming through, guys? Don't look like me I come through. Hold on, them. Yeah, I should be coming through. I don't know see what I want. I'm gonna record it still. Look like me a buffer. Might have the problem. Anyway, it says here that maybe what I need to do is pause this. Because I run too much things one time. Yeah, let me pause that. Alright. It says here that Tufton and Williams still senators in light of court ruling. So it's nationwide February 6. The Constitutional Court this morning ruled that the opposition leader Andrew Holness acted unlawfully when he requested undated resignation letters and used them to controversially remove 2 senators.
Ball out! Whoa! We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
Wow.
Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody. Man or woman.
Ladies and gentlemen, one second, guys. Put it as far as you can. As far as the way I can. No man, carry closer. That stretch too far. That is it. Thank you. Yeah man, thanks. So ladies and gentlemen, this was taken to court. I was not aware of this. I heard whispers about this. And I want to thank Class Prefect for finding this document. I'm eternally grateful. The court in its decision says there would be no consequential order in the case, neither will it order Mr. Holness to pay the former senator's legal bills because he participated in the unlawful act. What? A point of contention remains unclear. What the? The court in its decision says there would be no consequential order in the case, neither will it order Mr. Holness to pay the former senator's legal bills because he participated in the unlawful act. A point of contention remains unclear. Since the court said there is no consequential order in the ruling, are Tufton and Williams still senators? Does the ruling mean that Holness must reinstate Williams? Mr. Williams' attorney, Wentworth Charles, says as far as he's concerned, an implication of the ruling is that Dr. Tufton and Mr. Williams are still members of the Senate. My God. I guess
this is a declaration, and certainly it has its force in law. And the defendant is a constitutional officer. But certainly the effect of the declaration is saying that their resignation was of no effect. And therefore, that would appear to me that they never left the Senate.
So as far as you are concerned, they are still senators?
Absolutely. In law, if the opposition leader is prepared to go by the Constitution and being a constitutional officer, I don't think he can do otherwise.
So, this is interesting. You see the signal drop again. Wentworth Charles attorney for Arthur Williams. Reacting to today's ruling, Mr. Williams said he's unsure whether he would want to retake his place in the Senate. Oh.
I can't answer that now, so I'm about to read the judgment in its entirety and then to determine where I go from here. I'm not sure right now. Right now, I just want to favor this moment and I'll speak later.
So, Mr. Williams was so upset that he wasn't even sure if he still wants to be a part of the Jamaica Labour Party or be a part of any of it. That's very interesting, my good people.
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Arthur Williams, former opposition senator, speaker with Nationwide News. For his part, the former opposition senator, Dr. Christopher Tufton, says he has taken a position on the ruling handed by the Constitutional Court this morning. He says he'll have to review the judgment before he decides the way forward.
What I've just heard, and I would prefer to reserve any position until I read and review the judgment that was handed down, and of course do some consultation, and then at that point I will be prepared to make a public position. Right now, I'm not prepared to.
My goodness, this is
emotional damage.
Hey man, I never knew. I honestly never knew. That is very interesting, ladies and gentlemen. But let's continue. Are you guys still with me? Because I saw that my signal dropped. That's why the people are dropping, because, you know. Yeah, man, the internet weak, man. But thank you for that article. Wow. Unsigned. Well, signed. Undated resignation letters. Undated resignation letters. Wow. So if somebody get out of line, all them have to do is write the date on it. Andrew Holness is a dictator. In my opinion. I don't see any other way to spin it. This man is a dictator. He's a dangerous guy. No, for true. He's very dangerous. Very dangerous. But let's go to Miss Holness. Oh, goodness.
Bully Fitz Jackson yesterday. Listen to her, Fitz Jack. Listen to the wife, how she attempted to bully Fitz Jackson. Listen to the wife, how she attempted to bully Fitz Jackson yesterday. Listen to her. Listen, Jamaica.
Juliet Holness strikes again.
Listen to her. Listen, Jamaica.
Does not exist.
Member, I wouldn't be able to agree with you there as chair.
No.
And I'll tell you why.
Madam Chair,
because
Madam Chair,
this is already
Madam Chair,
this is already law.
Madam Chair.
And Mr. Brown, may I speak?
No, but I wasn't completed. Could you allow me?
So that is not a question we can ask.
But
Mr.
Madam
Brown.
Chair, why can't I be allowed to ask my question?
Mr.
You
Brown,
can differ.
No, Mr. Brown is not in a position.
But let him determine that. He's here to answer.
He actually answered that question before.
No, but I want the clarification from him. So can't I be granted that privilege?
Well, the AG answered us last meeting, member.
Madam Chair, is this a committee of all members?
Hold on a moment.
So she cut the man microphone. She disrespect the man, and you want the man to respect you. You know, there's a certain type of woman. Not all women, you know. There's a certain type of woman that this lady represents. And I dare say, it's the worst version of women that the world has ever seen. The worst version. You understand? In a civil society where women have been given equal levels of respect, a disrespect to men should not be tolerated. And it should be frowned upon by every well-thinking female in the society. Yes, she's She's sickening. And this is a repeat. She has done this to Mr. Fitz Jackson and tried to muzzle the man. And she's going to go further, you know, in her disrespect, you know, to belittle. She disrespected two men in this instance. She disrespected Mr. Glasspole and she disrespected Fitz Jackson. Yes, listen.
And Mr. Jackson, most inappropriate Member Jackson. So Member Jackson, Mr. Brown answered that question for you before. He cannot speak to anything legally as it relates to the Act of Parliament. That is not his remit. That is not the purpose. No, hold on, Mr. Jackson. I'm going to turn your mic on again. No, you can't tell the man if you're making sense or not. Member, no, member, not appropriate. Member. Hello, Mr. Jackson. So, Mr. Jackson, you can ask your question. However, I caution you, Mr. Jackson, Member Jackson.
Jamaica, this is one of the... Two of them born the same month though, and I don't want to put it on science. But them born like 2 days apart, and Holness and Juliet Holness. Me and Mark down then date there. Anybody that I meet in life that is born those 2 days, I'm going to proceed them with caution. As a matter of fact, let me find out when I did birthday. Because this don't make no sense.
That we have already established both in the last meeting and earlier today in this current meeting, that it is not Mr. Brown's remit to speak to anything as it relates to legal designation.
If he already knows that it's not his remit to not speak on legal issues, make the man ask the question, lady, so Mr. Glasspole can follow the legal remit and answer the question how he seem fit, because you're acting like Mr. Glasspole Brown is a baby and you have to protect him. You're disrespecting the man. This is a double level of disrespect. He's grown. She's acting as if the man needs protection, but really she's trying to protect herself and her party, and this is why she should not be the Speaker of the House. And I'm glad, I'm happy that she's exposing herself. I'm happy Andrew Holness has exposed himself, because Jamaican people, the well-thinking Jamaican people, sees the pattern of behavior. I want to big up Kwame Brown Bus Life. He always talks about I watch behavior. And this lady is unhinged. Power has gotten to her head. Wealth has gotten to her head. These are the type of people, and it's weird to say this, but they are the type of people that them poor and you're sorry for Magadang and them turn around bite you. They grew up in poverty, and then the person that helped them, they are the ones that backstab the person that helped them, and actually think they are of some higher guilt than that person. This is who she is, in my opinion. Very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Mighty God. Even Favour Williams, I am not fond of. And she disrespected her own. I've seen her on, what's his name? Everett Warmington clash. She's a bully. Yes, she's coaching Mr. Brown to answer in the way and not against her view. You're exactly right. Doesn't that violate some type of constitutional law? Doesn't that... Didn't they charge 119 for cyberbullying? Isn't this cyberbullying we're witnessing live in the parliament? Somebody, listen, Mr. Fitz Jackson need to charge her. He need to go to court and file a lawsuit for cyberbullying or some type of bullying because she's suppressing his freedom of speech. Not only that, she's trying to guide the other individual in how to answer potential questions that she thinks Mr. Fitz Jackson is gonna ask. This is tyrannical. This is a dictator you're looking at. Unreal. Let's continue.
About anything to do with the parish, anything to do with the parish. It is a parliamentary procedure passed in Parliament, and this is where the discussion will have to be only in Parliament. When Mr. Brown and the ECJ comes back to us, it will be a discussion about boundaries, which is the remit of the committee. And I would say to you, Mr. Brown, since Mr. Jackson is feeling so aggrieved, remind you, it is not your remit to speak as it relates to the legal document in respect of the establishment of the parish.
So because she knows that she can't bully Mr. Jackson and he is adamant to ask this question, she now turns to coaching the person on how to answer and what not to answer. Ladies and gentlemen, you see the 16th of July and the 22nd of July, I have now marked it down. Anybody will born on a specific day there that I come across, me I mark them down on the naughty list until they prove to me otherwise. But Andrew Holness and Juliet Holness has destroyed. I hope my child doesn't born on none of those days. Yeah man, the 22nd of July and the 16th, I hope that my pitney no born on none of them 2 days. Mighty God. I hope not. I really do. I really do. This is incredible. This lady is... Wow. Wow.
Can I speak now, Madam Chair?
Member Jackson and then Member Hilton.
Okay, thank you. You know, Madam Chair, before I go into the crux of my question, these committees of Parliament, for all the years that I've been here, provides a forum for members of Parliament to seek and obtain clarification on issues from members who appear before it here. So it is a privilege accorded a member to ask any question for their own clarification. A question from a member does not constitute a decision of the committee. And I was never purporting that to be the case. I was proceeding to ask of the executive, of the director of election, if it's his understanding he can answer yes or no. And as often the case, if it is not his remit to speak to certain issues which have a legal nature, the competence of the officer allows him to so answer. And you ought not to be tried to be guided in one direction or the other, as you have now attempted to do.
No. Oh, and now she interrupts him again. Further disrespect. This lady, she cannot control herself. She's an irritant. She come like one itching at the most far-reaching place for your body. Mighty God. No, man, she too much, man. The man can't even finish the question. This lady is a bully. I don't want to have the unfortunate opportunity of being in the same presence of this woman. You hear me say a while ago? I don't want to have the unfortunate opportunity of being in the presence of this woman. Yo, if... Man, listen, some things are not for me, bro. Some things are not for me. Yo, I would have put her in her place in a parliament. You hear my voice loud? Me say, them can't turn off my mic. You think Lambert don't load it? I would have put her in her place. I would have done her on social media. I mean, I talk about intellectuality. She out of that. She rank. Very disrespectful. Hey. Yo, John Star.
No, Member Jackson, thank you.
And I take offense to that, Madam Chair.
Turn your mic on, Mr. Brown.
Just that implied earlier on.
I can tell you this. She's sorely representing her family, whoever they are. I don't think they are proud. And I don't think she come from bad family neither. It's she. It's she. Because I can't always blame family and parents. It's she. If she was my family, I'd be, boy, I'm gonna hold my head in a shame every day she go to parliament. And act like this. One thing with me, you know, family member, we say her statutory declaration will soon be released. I can't wait. This is terrible, man.
And I said earlier on that our understanding of our assignment is guided by what are the rules of the Constitution in 67, and therefore we won't.
I want to say a big salute to Mr. Fitz Jackson for the restraint that he has held. You understand? I really have to salute this man. It's not every day. Trust me. It's not me. I'm a vex. Me vex. He said, have you noticed no one openly say that both she and her husband are their family? Ooh.
Help, we need your divine intervention.
Wow.
Emotional damage. Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
Wow. Very good point there, class prefect.
Making any comment as it relates to the parish boundary, well, the legality of it. What we are being asked to do is to concentrate on the electoral side of what is required, and that's where our remit is, and that's where our focus is as a commission.
Me want you with Andrews. Andre, me want you. Me want your Andre. Me want to be here with Andres. This is how bad that is.
That. Neato! A foot.
Somebody, man or woman.
Jamaica. The Holy Thursday, before the crucifixion of Christ. I don't want to be disrespectful.
No, sir.
Jamaica, she turned off Fitz Jackson's man.
Hold on, people, I'm telling you something. There is something called the Constitution. The Constitution has not been changed. Jamaica is not a dictatorship. Whether they want to do certain things, and we are still a democracy. However, that democracy is under threat. I will agree to that. And this is why the next upcoming general elections is so important for all of us to actually make sure that we exercise our rights. It's very important. Alright? Yes, very important. So, you know, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. It is what it is. It is what it is. But we have to exercise our right to make sure that we put this back into the corner of the PMP so they can rescue Jamaica. Literally. Let me put back that picture up. Yes, we need Jamaica to be rescued. Alright? Put the picture in. I just started this, so I'm not forget. Alright? Yes. Time to rescue Jamaica again. All those men and that lady right there on the screen, they all played a role in doing it. Yeah, we understand. I understand what you're saying, CW. Like I said, it is what it is. It's under threat. But you cannot trump the Constitution. Globally, it will not stand well. We live in a democratic ecosystem in the Caribbean. All of the Caribbean countries are democratic. Jamaica is a part of the Caribbean body. I understand the influence of the Chinese, all of this. You have to also remember that America and Trump eyeball is on Jamaica and the rest of the Caribbean where the Chinese are concerned. So, it is not business as usual. And you see, when God make moves and the prophets tell you that Trump is doing God's work and people don't like Trump and all of this, well, don't like him. But God knows best. God knows best. God sees farther than we can see. And Andrew Holness is not. Trump does not favor Andrew. And whatever plans Andrew have, Trump is not a part of it. Trump is actually going to cripple his plans as well. I understand whatever deals he signed with whoever, trust me, all of it is going to be exposed. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be exposed. But let's hear what Andrew has to say.
She turned off Fitz Jackson's mic. And this is why she should have never been Speaker of the House. Because she's very rude. She's very disrespectful. She's very condescending. And it cannot continue like this, Jamaica. The reason why she's this upset and bitter, they got the clearest indication yesterday from the ECJ that there is no definitive timeline being set for the parish boundaries for Portmore to be finalized.
Embarrassing!
So the piggish mentality you saw from the brute, the piggish mentality you saw from the brute is because she was upset that the ECJ did not give a definitive timeline to say 1 June, September, January 2026, June 2026. So now they're all upset. I'm not playing it again. I'm not playing it again, Jamaica, because it is too much now. And we cannot let this bully continue to operate like this. Because if she get another term, if them get another term, and Jamaica get another term, and she's the Speaker of the House, nobody in the Parliament will even get a chance to say, eh. Nobody in this country. Totalitarianism. Tyranny, Jamaica. This is tyrannical rule. This is the border of Hitlerism. Jamaica. Jamaica. The night before Christ was crucified, you're all having your supper, the Lord's Supper. And the spirit of the serpent is all over the country. The serpent spirit.
No.
This is not even a real market, lady. Because even fish vendors have decorum in how them selling your fish these days. Even in the market vendors have style in how them say, come buy a pop chow, come buy a pound of cabbage. Her level of vulgarity is above the sea level. Her level of bullying. She operates like a pit bull. She operates as a pit bull. And a German shepherd in one. As you speak, she ready to bark and bite.
And I like what else still, you know?
She's venomous to the nation.
So, I'm trading with that.
She is venomous to the nation, Jamaica.
And
she behave like a Doberman as well.
Who want to do the ear nonsense, this man I say. I couldn't believe.
A mixed breed for sure. She poisonous. This level of toxicity to the nation needs to stop.
Yes.
How dare you hear the member talking and you decide to unilaterally turn off the man's mic? Who are you to turn off the man's mic? Who are you?
What can go so?
Who are you to turn off the man's mic?
Last time I checked.
Who are you to decide who is to turn on mic and who not to turn on?
You're supposed to respect your elder, though.
You are rude.
Colin, how you doing? Rude, bad man.
You are rude.
Rude.
And not just rude, you're strong and disrespectful.
Strong and strong, of course. Terrible, man.
People of Jamaica.
Terrible.
I'm 33 years old. Many of you who are listening to my program tonight is about 40, probably 50, probably some people up about 80 years old. You have seen speakers from the beginning of the sitting of Parliament from 1962.
Right.
To where we are at 2025.
Right.
In all your years in the Parliament, has any speaker behaved like this one?
She's the worst one. She are the worst one. It's sad, but she are the worst one.
Going to say it again. I am 33 years old. Many of you have witnessed the Parliament from the inception of 1962. Have you ever seen any of the speakers of the House behave like how this one behaves?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Have you ever seen a Speaker of the House style and disrespect a Clerk of the House? Scold a clerk publicly to the clerk had to cry and retire.
No.
Have you
special.
seen any speaker dealt with the finance minister like how she has dealt with her very own finance minister?
Despicable behavior. Accurate.
Have you ever seen any other speaker be this disrespectful?
Terrible, man.
Name me one, Jamaica.
I don't know any, sir.
If you can name me one, I will suppress my views.
I don't know one.
But I'm 33. And I have looked at other speakers in the past. I've never heard or seen a politician or parliamentarian tell me that this one, Jamaica. Not even the corruption one, Marissa Dalrymple-Filbert. Marissa Dalrymple-Filbert wasn't like her. Call a spade a spade. Even if Filbert had her biases, she was gentle and ladylike. Tell me if it's lying me to tell. Even the corrupt Marissa Dalrymple-Filbert. I call a spade, Jamaica.
Big up Andre. I'm gonna leave it off right there. But if I go play the person call you, then I talk about, oh, she's the first lady, I want bag of rubbish. And oh, she don't do nothing wrong, I want bag of crap. I won't even listen. Let me know what you think in that comment section. See? And Jonas say nobody not own nothing, no land, no title. Undated letters, undated resignation letters confirmed was a thing in the JLP, and this lady behavior. And Jonas and his wife easily. They are the top one worst leaders ever to grace the stage in the Caribbean. I can say that now. They are in the top 5 and they are at number 1. They are the GOAT. Alright? No, they are the WOT. The wickedest of all time. They are the dote. The most despicable of all time. The most dangerous of all time. They are the boat. The bulliest of all time in leadership. I don't know how to put other one, but they are the most arrogant of all time. The AOT. AOT. Huh? The most arrogant of all time. They are the worst, brother. They are the worst. And I heard him say that she even talked to her children like that and her husband. I think he said, you know what? If I'm not mistaken,
this
allegedly.
level of disrespect. This level of bullying. This level of tyrannical rule.
Tyrannical. That is the word, my brother.
I'll tell you, could have begged to differ some more. The truth is the truth. The amount of people who are talking about the behavior of Juliet Holness as the Speaker of the House is untenable.
True, man. It's terrible, man.
Labour rights are talking about her. Totalitarianism. She rules with an iron fist.
Cheryl, what's up?
No, Jamaica. You're going to say Marissa was just like her. No, she's worse than Marissa.
Mighty God.
So I'm going to say to you all tonight, on the eve of Good Friday, on the eve of Good Friday, Jamaica, Tomorrow, even if I come here right now discussing no politics, you know, tomorrow we're going to just go into the history of Bad Friday. We're going to have a historical discussion about the Rastafaris in this country on a Bad Friday.
That's going to be a great show. That's going to be an excellent show. Yo, I'm definitely up for that. If I don't watch it live, I'm definitely watching the replay. That's a great show. So, let me know what y'all think, man, about this Juliet Holness. Despicable behavior. Be honest, ladies. Please. Gentlemen, we already know. But I want to hear from the ladies. Alright? Because ladies tend to want to stick with the ladies and defend the foolishness. Not all ladies, but a lot of the ladies. And we need to hear the ladies come out, and we need women to do like a protest for her to be gone. Honestly. Demand her to resign. And come out with the arguments of married women that have fathers, that respect their father, that respect their sons, that respect them grandfather, that respect men. Just like how they want the men in the parliament to deal with the ladies like they are ladies. We need women in the parliament to deal with men like they're men. Men don't need much, but respect is on the top of the list of the things that we need. You don't try to belittle and disrespect a man, shut off his mic and all of these things. Out of order. I may get upset I think about it again. So I'm going to end the Milton said there's a big difference between educated leaders and uneducated ones. You're absolutely right, Mr. Blair. You're absolutely right. Bolo, this one cannot be defended. She must leave the parliament. The behavior is embarrassing and it's shown around the world. Exactly, that's the other thing too. This is something that is broadcast globally. The world is looking at us. Mighty God. But, you know, the things in Anjola's life, God knows what he was doing. Anyway, I don't know nothing.